So like I'm not entirely sure when it was, but around a few months ago, Roblox actually released the emotes. And back then it was very apparent that they released them by accident. And the reason that was apparent was because around an hour after they released them, they then removed them again. And of course, as always, they said absolutely nothing about that situation. They didn't say why emotes were released, and they didn't say why emotes were removed. And they also did not give a single word about emotes on Roblox. But then last night around 10 p.m. my time, they released emotes once again. And you know, I'm very grateful for everybody who told me that emotes were released again, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have had any idea that this happened, because it happened so late for me. And you know, there's no point in lying, because you guys have probably played Roblox today, and you have also probably noticed that emotes are not anywhere to be seen. So much like last time, it seems that emotes once again were released by accident. Well, I feel like Roblox releasing emotes this time was either an accident, or they released them to have the Roblox community test them. But there is one specific reason that we will never know the actual reason as to why Roblox released and then removed emotes. And obviously that specific reason is Roblox doesn't tell us anything. And it's even weirder that this has happened twice now, because then if both times were an accident, how on earth do you possibly release an update as big as this by accident twice? Like, it really doesn't make sense to me how you can release an update this big by accident once, but for it then to happen twice, possibly by accident, that just... how? But then again, if it wasn't an accident, the only other reasonable explanation that I can come up with is they wanted everybody on Roblox to be able to test this feature before it actually came out. So like if they accidentally released an update, you know, I think it would make sense for them to like even tweet or something like that. Even just something like, sorry, ignore that, that was not supposed to happen. That would make the situation a little bit better. Like it would make more sense for them to tweet about it or something, but if they didn't want to and they just wanted to forget about this accident, then that's fine. But it's the whole this thing happened twice thing that's making me believe that it's not an accident. But if you want people to test your thing, why wouldn't you be like, hi guys, please test this thing? Like instead of just releasing it and then just hoping people use it and talk about it. Or maybe there is like a whole other reason as to why this happened, and you know, we will never ever know. But when I realized that it was a thing, I first went into Bloxburg to test it out. And as you can see, it's much like last time. The little icon is in the top left corner, and when you press that, the emote wheel comes up, and it was actually disabled in Bloxburg. I'm not entirely sure why or how that's a thing that happened. Like, considering Emotes is not even out yet and not officially released, I don't know how the creator of Bloxburg possibly disabled a feature that is not a thing yet. But then I went to the catalogue to see if emotes were actually in the catalogue, and as you can see, the same 3 emotes as last time are all there. We have Till, Salute, and Stadium. And you know, Stadium is a little bit confusing. I'm not entirely sure what this emote could be used for. And Till is also very, very confusing. Like, why would you ever need your character to tilt exactly 15 degrees? I don't know. And then of course we have Salute, which is probably the most normal out of the 3. So after I bought all of those, I decided to go to the avatar section and try and equip them. And it appears under animations, there was a whole emotes tab. But as you can see in avatar editor, when you press an emote, the emote wheel comes up yet again, and it actually says equip emotes. So I guess the best way to describe this would be to compare it to Fortnite. Like if you've ever played Fortnite, it basically works exactly like that. You press an emote and then you press a section of the emote wheel, and then it equips to that section. And since Bloxburg did not work, I decided to test out Jailbreak to see if the emotes would work in this game. So I went outside and I opened the emote wheel and I pressed Salute, and as you can see, it actually worked. And I'm not gonna lie, I do actually like to see these in game, and especially on my character. Like with no package and R6, these emotes don't really work too well, but I have the girl package on and R15, and as you can see, they actually don't look that bad. And you know, I'm not the biggest fan of the emotes that they have right now, now. To be honest, they do look a lot better in game, but I still don't understand what they are supposed to be, except for salute, I guess. But other than that, I don't understand. But with that being said, I do believe that they can do some great things with this. And with the whole UGC thing going on right now, the user generated catalog, I feel like if they release the whole UGC catalog thing and the whole emotes thing, maybe those two will tie in together and users will be able to create their own emotes. Because there is a lot of games out there right now that have already incorporated their own emotes into their own games. So if developers are already making their own emotes exclusively for their games, I feel like this could be a good opportunity to tie those things in together. But yeah, last night that's all we really got out of that. They released emotes in the catalog, they released the emote wheel in games, and there was a whole emotes section in the catalog. So they released all these different parts of this update to then only remove it like an hour later once again. And like I said, the only logical explanations I can come up with is an accident or a whole testing thing. But if you do have your own theories as to why this happened, I would love to know, because I'm stuck. I don't understand. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of Roblox releasing emotes by accident once again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.